Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today your girl is going to be coming through with a video called 28 Things I Learned in 28 Years. Okay, your girl is a Libra. It is Libra season. I'm sure you already knew that. I mean, you know, Libras, we don't have to really be really flashy and announce ourselves, you know, because if you know, you know. Other people do that, handle our light work for us. We don't really have to do all that extra stuff, you know. Like some people in the zodiac sign. But anyway, we love everybody. Everybody loves us. That's the most important thing. You know, we're just gonna go ahead and hop into the video. So I'm gonna try to keep this video a little short because I am a little long-winded and I got 28 lessons, okay, to get to you and deliver to you. So I just, you know, and it's a couple of pages because you know how you skip a line. Teacher used to make you skip a line, so it's about 2.5 pages. You know, I'm not really good at math is not my thing. So let's go ahead and get started. It says, where there is no vision, the people perish. That is Proverbs 29:18. I'm not no holy roly, but I believe in having a vision, having what you want to do with your life. If you wake up every day and you don't know what you're doing today, or you just getting by, you just doing enough to get by, you just, you know, that is not how it works. I mean, I don't believe in that hustle mentality, you know, like every day we gotta go, but in terms of your life goals, what you want to do with your life, you do need to have some type of goals, some type of vision where you see yourself within the next year, 5 years, 3 years, whatever. You want to have some type of vision, some things you want to accomplish, you know. The next thing is, things don't always go to your plans alone. So you can make your plans, you can have your vision, but at the end of the day, you might not have the 2020 vision, and you have to rely on the vision of, you know, whoever you believe in. Okay, somebody is always working something. Like for me, I didn't think that I was going to be in education. I didn't think I was going to be a teacher. I didn't think I was going to be a librarian. I thought I was going to be on a radio girl. That's what I thought. That's what I planned for. But you just never know. Different things happen in your life, and now I'm in a situation where I do love what I do, and I have the freedom to pursue other things. And I'm not broke, because let me tell you, Libras are not we're not gonna do that struggling artist thing. I don't believe in that. I don't. I rebuke that, okay, because that is not what I no. Moving on. Everything is mental, okay? Perception is everything. You can do all things, Philippians 4:13. Like I said, everything, you can do anything you want to do, you know, as long as, and that's something that I have to work within myself. Like, I be like, I don't know if I can do it. You know, I don't know if they call it the imposter syndrome. Like, I don't feel like I be wanting to do everything because other people have already done it. So it's just kind of like, do I want to do it or do I not want to do it? Because somebody already did it, but they didn't do it the way I was going to do it. But at the same time, they already did it. But it's all about, you can do all things. Nothing is too hard, okay? Everything, you can do it, you know. Stay encouraged. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. That's another lesson, but that's not on my list. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself, because if you're looking for other people to encourage you, you might not get that. So you have to be encouraging yourself and staying, you know, at a higher note. Okay, the next one is, it's okay to be alone. Like, a lot of people really like to be around other people. You know, they can't be alone at all. Like, they just don't want to be alone. Like, they have to have someone to talk to. And what I've learned is those type of people just cannot be alone with their own thoughts. Being alone with their own thoughts, with their own mind, kind of, you know, because they have some stuff that they need to work on, and they're not willing to work on it. So they want to use other people as a distraction. And so, you know, no, you need to learn how to be by yourself. Learning to be by yourself, you learn to be yourself. You learn to be your authentic self. What do you like, you know? In learning, like, just being by myself, taking care of myself, just everything, you learn those different tidbits. So when you come around other people, when other people come around you, you can say, okay, well, they're doing X, Y, Z, element of P. I don't like that. Let's go to the next person. I don't like that. It does make you a little bit picky, but it also makes you not waste so much time, because most of the time people are going to be who they are, you know. And so you need to be able to stand on your own feet. Some people like to just be around other people, do what other people do, and I mean, that's great for them, but it's just kind of like, you do have to have some type of, you know, be your own person, you know, have your own thoughts. And a lot of people, that scares them. So it's just, I think it's important to learn to be by yourself and to have your own things. The next one, relationships are okay. Like, there's okay to be in a relationship or to want to be in a relationship. Human contact is normal. It's very, very important. In the Bible, it says it's not good for a man to be alone. They said a man, not a woman. But anyway, and then some people, you know, are loving the single life, but you do want to learn how to work in a partnership, work with other people, how to cooperate with other people, how to talk to everybody, how to communicate. Because some people are in leadership positions and they don't know how to communicate to people, and then that's how things happen at the job for us. But that's another topic for discussion. You know, you need to learn how to be in a relationship. It could be any type of relationship, but you need to learn how to be around other people. You know, everybody think different, and that's okay. That is okay. It's okay to be different. It's okay to have different things that you want to do with your life. It's okay. You don't have to be the same, but you need to learn how to coexist with these other people, because it's not just you in the world. You feel me? Anyway, next, asking for help is okay. You know, me, I like to do everything by myself, and I believe that sometimes I believe that people be doing stuff wrong, and because they do things wrong, I just need to do it myself, because I don't have time. Because when you do it wrong, I have to do it again anyway, so I might as well do it myself in the first place. But I'm learning that that's not always the case. Asking for help, you know, is really, really like a godsend for real. Like, you can ask for help. You can depend on someone else. And that's something I've, you know, been through when I was younger. Just not being able to depend on nobody, not being able to call nobody. So you might as well depend on yourself, because these folks are incompetent. But I've learned that everybody is not incompetent, and that some people, you know, you can depend on, you can be vulnerable, you can rely on someone. It's okay to do those different things. You know, I'm an evolve. I feel like I'm an evolved Scorpio moon. I feel like I'm evolved. I have moved on to a higher consciousness. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of myself. Okay, next one. You are not alone. Sometimes it be feeling like you alone, you by yourself. You know, a lot of times you just tired of speaking up, and you don't want to speak up because you don't want to feel like you're the only one. But a lot of times your testimony or the things that you have been through might help somebody else. So you're not alone in anything that you're going through. It might feel like it, but you are always standing on the backs and the people that have come before you. So you don't have to worry about, you know, being alone, because that's not, we're not alone. We are all in this together. As much as people would like to try to separate us, you know, but we are still together in whatever we're going through. So keep that in mind. Next one, if you have to force somebody to be in your life, it's not worth it. Okay, if you have to force someone, beg somebody, they don't deserve to be in your life. People that want to be in your life will be in your life. They will make themselves known, they will make themselves available, and they will make time for you. If they do not, they don't need to be here. Moving on to the next one. Believe in change behavior. Stop believing in potential. People can change. People can. But if he's not showing that effort, and if we keep having to have that same conversation, and it's just not making, we're just not making tangible steps, you know, tangible steps, things that you can see, it's a no. Next, it says closed mouths do not get fed. Ask for what you want and it will be provided. That is in the Bible. If you want something, you need to tell them. Okay, you need to tell them that you want your burger to be medium well done. You want fries on the side. You want the sauce on the side. You want lemon pepper wet. You want all that stuff. You need to let them know that you want that, because if you do not say so and your order come out wrong, you're gonna be upset because you never said it. If they can't give it to you, we need to take our business elsewhere. Period. We need to be picky. We need to be discerning when we are asking for certain things in our lives. Okay, next, it's okay for it to be about you. It's okay for you to have your time. It's okay. It's your moment. And they're going to have to deal with it. Somebody need to hear that, okay? It's about you. Moving on. There's always a ram in the bush. My grandma told me at the story, I think Abraham was going to sacrifice his son, but there was a ram in the bush. So my grandma always be like, it's a ram in the bush. There's always a way. There's always a solution. There's always a silver lining. There's always a good side to look at. There's always something to look forward to. It might not look like it in the moment, but there's always a ram in the bush. That's my grandma said. My favorite one is the race is not given to the swift. they don't give it to the people that can run fast. Because you could be on a treadmill running fast. You ain't going nowhere, but you running fast. They don't give it to them. They give it to people that's going to endure. People that's going to learn things along the way and share their knowledge with people. That's who they give it to. The endurance. The people that's going to actually finish. And it's not even about the destination. It's about the journey. It's about the things that you learn along the way, the people that you help, the things that happen along the way. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. Okay? That's a two for one special right there. 2 for 1. Anyway, dating must be intentional. Do not skimp on your expectation. If he can't meet the expectation, if he feel like the bar is too high, he need to get a booster seat or a step stool or something, or he need to keep it pushing, because ain't nobody got time. Moving on. Next, it's saying change is okay, and it's a necessary part of life. Here's the thing. I don't really like to do a lot of changes. I really don't. I don't like to do a lot of change, but let me tell you something. Not all change is bad. Okay, and that is something that I'm learning, because I'm a Taurus ascendant. Okay, I like to chill, like to relax. Okay, like to just be in my element of just leisure, luxury, and laziness. And I'm working on it. I'm working on that third one. But the point of the matter is, I don't really like to do all the changing stuff. I like to just relax, you know, one spot. That's what I like to do. And so I'm learning that just because you change, it is not a bad thing. Just because you have to move to a new location or get a new car, whatever, it's not a bad thing. Moving on. It says take off from work. Absolutely. I recommend 10 out of 10 take off from work. I'm sick. Okay? I'm not at the mental capacity to perform the duties necessary. So I will be absent. I'm not feeling well. I don't feel well. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna be there. So you need to go ahead and prepare the others, because I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be out. Moving on. We don't compare. We don't compete. I know I teach English and reading, but I really don't deal with the comparative and the superlative of the English language, because I don't compare anything. You know, there's me and there are other people, and that's fine. We don't compete. There is no competition. There's nothing that I have to prove to anybody, because I'm already it. You know, we can all be bosses together. We can all be successful. So there's enough for everybody. I believe in abundance. Okay, I believe in abundance. I believe there's enough, more than enough for everybody. Everybody can have whatever they want to have. Everybody can be whatever they want to be. Anyway, blocking people, cutting people off is not always the solution. I just feel like we need to learn healthy relationship problem solving skill. You know, if you have a disagreement, falling out with people, you need to be able to talk to people about different things and be heard and hear other people. That's communication. That's communication. That's good friendship skill. You want to be able to, you know, we have a problem, we have a disagreement, can we talk about it, can we move forward with a new understanding? But if you out here, I'm just gonna cut you off, I'm just gonna block you and everything like that, you know, that's not being evolved. A lot of us have these wounds and different things that we went through with our parents. I feel like we need to forgive our parents. We need to accept the fact that that's where they were at that time, in that moment in their lives, and it does not make it right. We can either take the lessons that we have learned and move on from it, because if you never work through your issues, you will always be playing that victim. You know what I'm saying? And you, at a certain point, you have to be like, yeah, I went through this, that happened to me, okay, and because of that, you know, this is how I have been dealing with it, but I am choosing to do XYZ element of P, and this is gonna make me a better person for my kids. Anyway, quality over quantity. I feel like there's something so intimate and so wonderful about having just that your spades. Okay, you only need a couple of spades to win the game. You don't have to have a whole deck. Take care of your body and love yourself. For me, I struggle with weight because a lot of times people are not, you know, willfully obese. It's just a matter of, you know, comforting. Food is comforting. You know, when you eat food, your body releases endorphins, and then over time you get addicted to those endorphins because you feel comfort in the food. And so that's a psychological problem. Or some people have control issues and they can only eat 12 grapes a day, and you know, and that's how you cope with whatever you're going through. You weren't able to control the things that you went through in your life, so now you only gonna eat 12 grapes because 12 grapes makes you feel like you are in control of something. And so that it's all the same thing. You have to learn how to love yourself and love your body and accept yourself, really. Next, okay, respect your elders. Old people got the tea. And I also feel like a lot of us millennials, we have the things that we have because of the sacrifices and the different things that our ancestors and our, you know, old people that they did for us. We wouldn't have had the things that we had they not carried on. We wouldn't have had, you know, we wouldn't be able to be lazy. We wouldn't have that luxury of, I don't want to go to work today. We wouldn't have those luxuries. We wouldn't have the things that we have now had it not been for our ancestors, had it not been for our family and the people, the old people in our lives that have done, they paved the way. Now, we might not understand everything that they believe in or whatever the case may be, but there's a type of reverence and a type of respect that we have to have. So I really appreciate that, and I really feel like we should respect our elders and we should be taking better care of our old people. Perfection is an illusion, okay? Nothing is perfect. Nothing is ever gonna be perfect. It's just not. It's not. And that's something that I have to work on as well, because I be wanting things to be perfect. Sometimes I don't do stuff. I have that procrastination of not doing stuff because I want things to be perfect. I have a certain way I want things to look, and like I want things to be done a certain type of way. And if things are not done that way, then I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I'm just working on that. Are you a consumer or are you a producer? Now, it's okay to consume. Okay, it's okay to consume, but you have to be mindful, one, of what you're consuming and how much you are consuming. Everything you don't need to consume. All these TV shows they put on TV, you don't need to consume. It's not for you to have. It's not for you to absorb into your situation. All this music, it's some things you don't need to hear. That's not for you to consume. And then also, you know, I feel like we should be producing more. We should be bearing more fruit than eating the fruit. It say we're supposed to be bearing fruit. That's what it say. I think it say that. Do it say that in the Bible? I don't know. Anyway, there's something about every job. Listen. I know. I used to jump around job. I be thinking about it too. But there's something in having a healthy and stable job experience, because a lot of these jobs are not loyal to us, so why would I be loyal to them? But like I said, once you find something or somewhere that's not too annoying, you just work that doggone job until you get tired, and then you know, it's all about having the freedom to do other things. You can work your job and you can have other interests. You don't have to be married to your job either, so you want to make sure you're in balance. You want to be balanced. The next thing, don't run from your problems. If you always moving place to place, it's not in the problems gonna follow you because they're inside of you. So when you go to the next place, you have the same thing. You go to the next person in a relationship, you're gonna have the same problem because the problem is inside of you, and you need to address that and be able to address these things. Okay, next, no deals are necessary. There are some people that believe that they have to strike a deal to get the things that they want. We all have our crosses to bear, but making a deal is not mine. I'm not on the game show. I don't do them game shows. It's my birthright. It's mine. It already belonged to me. Whatever God say I have, that's what I got. Okay? And if I want more, I ask him for it, and he gonna give it to me. So yeah. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you were able to keep count. Some of these lessons are, you know, embedded into other things. I just want to make sure I got everything off of my chest. 28 years, you know, I'm thankful. I am very thankful. You know, everybody don't make it to 28, you know, so I'm glad I did. You know, I'm glad that I'm in a better position than I was when I started YouTube. I was like 20, so I am thankful. I wanted to share, you know, the things that I have learned along the way, and hopefully it will be helpful, you know, to people coming up, or people who, you know, watched me when I was younger, and then you got old, and then we both old, you know, and just to see how we have come up, you know, how we have progressed in our lives. And life is a constant progression, and we moving up, okay, up.